What's up everyone, welcome back to my top 10 setups of the day series. Before we get started, make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel to see more of these amazing setups. To start off our list today, we've got this setup from AZV. They've got a single monitor setup using a mounted Asus XG35VQ that's backlit with some sweet purple LEDs. For peripherals, they're using a pair of Edifier R980T speakers, a Corsair K65 Lux RGB keyboard, and a Final Mouse Ultralight Pro mouse on a glorious XXL mousepad. In the PC on the right, we're looking at a Corsair Crystal 468 case with an MSI Z170A motherboard, a GTX 1080 GPU, and an Intel Core i7 6700K CPU. For the first setup, this is very impressive, and with a little more decoration and lighting, this could easily turn into a phenomenal setup. Up next, we've got another setup from Misty Salt. Up next, we've got this setup from Misty Salty Bacon. They're using an IKEA Gurton desk with Alex drawers and a set of Capita risers. On the desk, we're looking at an AOC 24-inch monitor on the right, and then they've got a Dell E2414H monitor on the left. For the peripherals, they've got a Razer Black Widow V2 Chroma keyboard, a SteelSeries mouse, and GCK Heavy XXL mousepad with a Logitech Z150 pair of headphones. This next setup comes from I'm Guyver, and it's got some really nice colour schemes and decor in this setup. We've got another classic IKEA desk with Alex drawer, and they've got a super comfortable Herman Miller chair. This setup really shines when it comes to decorations, with a fantastic warm and summery vibe, matched with the super unique license plates on the top wall. I'd love to see a wallpaper on the ultra-wide monitor that matches more with the wall decor, but other than that, this setup is an absolute slam dunk. In a bit of a different kind of setup, we've got this amazing dark and moody build from Own Abracoma 4066. They're using a dual monitor setup with two mounted Acer monitors that are backlit super well. Below the monitors, we're looking at MX Keys keyboard, a Logitech mouse, and some Modcom speakers. On the right, you can barely make out an MS Industrial Aquarius Pro case that helps really complete the setup. Whilst it might not be great for long-term use, I'm a huge fan of the dark lighting here, and I hope that more setups take advantage of it in the future. Next up, we've got the complete opposite of the last build with this super light and bright web browsing setup from DXDTR. For the monitor, they've got a 27-inch Dell 4K U2718Q on a human scale M8.1 monitor arm. Below that monitor, they've got a 2018 15-inch MacBook Pro, and it's got some adorable matching peripherals in the form of KBD fans, Tofu 60E white cases, with Zelios V2 67g switches, with Enjoy PBT blank keycaps. They've also got a Logitech Master 2S mouse, a Grove Made Light Merino wool desk pad. For the PC, they've got an NZXT H400 case with an i5 9400F, a Gigabyte RTX 2060, a Kraken M22 all-in-one cooler, and some Corsair RGB RAM. The audio is coming out of a pair of Audio Engine A2 Plus speakers with Kando S2 stands. All of this amazing tech is sitting on a fully Jarvis standing desk that's backlit with some Philips Hue light strips. And for the chair, we've got the Herman Miller Aeron that's not only super comfy, but also incredibly supportive on the back. This stunning build comes to us from James Kvesic and gives off some very warm and antique vibes while still having current and impressive gear. The gorgeous desk is an uplift standing desk frame with a butcher's block countertop and some Alex drawers and latch shelves from IKEA. I really love how many different parts come together here to make this unique desk, which helps keep it apart from the many desks that we see using IKEA parts. We've got another setup using the Herman Miller Aeron chair here. It just goes to show how popular and fantastic these chairs really are. The stunning lighting in this setup is thanks to some Groove light strips, a spider ceiling light, and some absolutely amazing Edison bulbs. Beneath those BenQ 27-inch monitors, with the BenQ screen bar of course, we've got a Logitech MX Master 2S mouse, and a Baodao ID80 keyboard case with 9009 colorware keycaps and Durock L7 switches. Although it isn't easy to see, the OP's PC consists of a Zotac RTX 2080, a Ryzen 3700X, and 64GB of G-Skill RAM, all tucked inside an NZXT H1 case. Next up, we've got this warm but moody themed build with this sick setup from Kryptonian Germ. The large monitor is a ViewSonic monitor, and the small one below it is actually a Huon Canvas free drawing tablet. You can also spot a Keychron K3 keyboard, as well as a Sony XM4 headset. I really like how simple this setup is, and how a lot of the spice comes from the great decor, like the fake foam brick walls and the orange ambient lighting. All in all, a terrific build. At our number 3 spot today is our first RGB heavy build, with this adorable his and hers setup from Z Durex. On the left, they're using an ultra-wide Samsung C49HG 90DMU monitor that's mounted to an impressive New Star monitor arm. On the right, we've got a double stack of SteelSeries QCK Prism XL monitors, with both sides using the Razer Glyphus Chroma mousepads with Ducky 1-2 mini keyboards. The shared desk is made from a Calby countertop and some Alex drawers from the ultimate IKEA combo. The PC on the right is using a Lian Li PC011 case, and the one under the desk is an NZXT H710i case, both of which add nicely to the build's RGB. In this next setup from Tattooed Gamer, we've got another dual monitor build, this time with a 34-inch ultra-wide Iliarm monitor on bottom and a 24-inch BenQ monitor on top. Their main PC consists of a Ryzen 5 2600 CPU, an Asus ROG Strix GPU, and an Asus Prime B450MA motherboard. My favourite thing about this setup is how modern and bright everything is, which gives the setup a really clean feel. And finally today is this super chill and unique setup from JKC 1004. The actual gear in this setup is relatively tame, with their peripherals including an LG monitor and Logitech mouse. Where this setup really shines is the decoration, with the astonishing and certainly expensive tank, the awesome statues, and the real cool LED lights above the monitor. This setup goes to show that you don't need a million monitors or the most expensive keyboard and mouse money can buy to have a sweet build. And that is the end of today's list. Check out the description for a list of a lot of the gear that I've mentioned in the video. If you want to see more of these incredible setups, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe with notifications on so you don't miss the next episode. Leave a comment down below on which setup you think should have been number 1.